Hello boys and girls, we are going to continue our unit on locomotor movements. We are going to start working with the jump, hop, and leap. The main difference in all of these movements is in how many feet you take off with and how many feet you land with. So first things first, the jump is you take off or leave the ground with 2 feet and then you land on the ground with 2 feet. For the hop, you will go onto single leg and you will take off on one foot and land on the other. Okay, you can do this for both right and the left foot. Okay, and the last one, the leap, is that you are actually covering distance laterally, not vertically, and you are gaining ground or a certain amount of distance by taking off with one foot and landing on the other. So now we will go through a couple of visual demonstrations as long as cues for having the best jump, leap, and hop, okay, and what not to do on some of them. So the first thing we're going to do is a demonstration of the jump. Okay, so remember here, you are going to take off on 2 feet and land on 2 feet. Okay, so it doesn't matter how high it is to be considered a jump. Some people can jump 10 feet to dunk a basketball. Some people can barely get their feet off the ground. But either way, it's still considered a jump because you're leaving the ground with 2 feet and landing on 2 feet, just like so. Okay? So ways to make your jump higher, or quote unquote better, is to integrate your arms into it. Because the faster your arms move, the higher you're going to jump. Okay, so I will use the side view. Okay, my 3 cues are arms up, load, and then explode. Okay, and land soft. Okay, like the cat in an alley. Okay, another cue for load is picture you're going skiing. Okay, you're on a family vacation with your parents, you're going skiing. It's the same position. Okay, so a quick review. We'll do a front view. Quick review is arms up, load, and explode. The faster you move your arms, the higher you're going to jump. Right? The next one is very similar, but the hop. Okay, the difference in the hop is that it requires a little bit more balance. And because you're also on one foot, you will not be able to jump as high. And once again, it doesn't matter how high you jump initially, as long as you take off on one foot and land on one foot, it's considered a hop, like so. And just to show for the other foot, you can still do it on the other foot too. Okay, notice how I was falling off balance? Okay, that's where I get to activate my core, bring my belly button in, okay, and help with balance. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing with my arms, okay, to get higher up in the air. Okay, arms up, load, and explode. One more time on the other leg. Arms up, load, explode. Okay, one time from the side view. Okay, arms up, load, explode. The last locomotor movement we're going to go over is called the leap. Okay, this one, instead of covering distance vertically, we're going to be covering distance laterally, or gaining ground. Okay, remember on this one, you will be leaving the ground with one foot and landing on the other. Like so. Okay, so I'm going to take off the ground with my left foot and going to land on my right. Notice how I got closer to the line, which means I was gaining ground. Now I will demonstrate once on the other foot. I'm going to take off with my right and land on my left. Once again requiring balance and core stability. Okay, just like the previous 2 movements, you can use your arms to help you gain more ground or jump farther. I will start again with left foot on the ground. Okay, arms are up. Notice how I used my arms more and I was able to get past the blue line. Now I'll do the same thing but taking off on the right and landing on the left. Okay? So just to review, the three movements are jump, leap, and hop. Jump, you take off on 2 feet, land on 2 feet. Hop, you take off on 1 foot and land on the same foot. And leap, you take off on 1 foot and land on the other.